Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we will be comparing the differences of these two American Electric glass refractors. So the one on the left is of course from my American Electric 327 and the one on the right is from an American Electric Model 25 or 25000. You'll see that despite the differences in the wattages of these fixtures, there isn't that much of a size difference. The one on the left is for 1000 watt fixtures, and the one on the right is for 400 watt fixtures. We'll also see the depths are definitely different. Of course, the larger one is deeper. So that's kind of the size difference. You also see they have a different shape. So now we'll go ahead and just flip these over and look at the differences in the prismatic qualities. That was a little bit more painful than it needed to be. Actually, I'm going to flip these around so they're both kind of facing the same way. So these are both holophane lenses, and we'll see that in a minute. And we see that they both have this sort of beaded pattern on the house side of the fixture. And that's something that holophane really like to do. Here's another holophane lens on a 115, and it's got that same sort of beaded pattern. And it's got these really, this lens has these very thin lines. Again, this one also has that, and this one has that. So this sort of whole portion of the lens is the same on all these fixtures. Then if we look on the side, here we'll see that they both kind of have this much less, not very prismatic here. It's much more open on the sides, and that's kind of characteristic of American Electric fixtures. You'll see especially that one is quite clear. And as we move up to the front, we'll just see some more prismatic qualities on this. And then the front, and then the front of this lens is completely different because it only has vertical lines. Now on the 17000 that uses essentially the same lens, instead of these, you'll see it's kind of divided into three parts. This middle is the same, but on the side ones they're a little bit more perpendicular to the central lines instead of kind of facing the same direction. So that's kind of the sides. And now looking at the tops, we'll see that this lens here, again, is very basic. It only has a little bit more texture down here by the house side, whereas this fixture has a lot of detail in it. It's very prismatic. Another huge difference here is the quality of the glass. This lens, if we see on the side, it's very smooth. It's extremely smooth, at least on the portions that are meant to be smooth, like these portions, while this lens has this sort of crackly, leathery texture, which is due to the overuse of a mold, and the mold gets worn out and it develops that sort of texture. So that's not really good. It doesn't really affect the lighting, the distribution, or the performance that much. It's just kind of annoying, and it's not really even, once you kind of get a little bit of a distance away from the lens, you can't see it. You just really, once you get on top of that lens, you can see all those imperfections, while this one is crystal clear. I mean, you'll see how clear that is, while this one's kind of cloudy. It also might have something to do with the fact that this was in a 1000 watt fixture, so much higher power. Now the last thing we're going to look at here, we have to flip these back over so we can see the embossings. Right. So we want to start with this side. And again, the same thing on this side. Alright, so here it's going to say holophane and then the model, the number of each lens, Neural, and then their patents. Come on. 1963. And then this lens is the exact same difference, except the part number is different. Then when we flip both of these around, we'll see a few more differences. Here we'll see it says American Electric, part number, come on. There. And that's it for the embossing. In this one, has that same American Electric and then their catalog number, and it really doesn't want to focus on that. 25003, so that's likely referring to the original model 25000. And you'll also see this has some sort of other embossing on it that's likely to do with the age of it. So there we go. There's the differences between these two glass lenses. I'm going to go ahead and kind of just put them like that so you can see one last kind of side by side. So hopefully this was kind of an interesting video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.